Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Sadashivasamharambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidvishavahai Om Shanta Shanta Shanti Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Mrityave Brahma Vidya Charyaya Nachiketase Cha Tritiya Adhyayah Tritiyavali Mantra number 12 Naiva Vacha na Manasa
Naiva vacha na manasa
Praptum Shakyo na Chakshusha
Praptum shakyo na chakshusha
Aste Pravaton Yatra
Asti bhavato nyatra
Katham Tadupalabhyate
Katham
tadupalabhyate.
We have seen this mantra along with the Bhashyam. The mantra says that Brahma na labhyate, praptum na shakyaha, not available for any sensory perception, not available for any organ of perception, not by tarka. We cannot arrive at Brahma by tarka also. Brahma to be understood as existence. That person, asti iti bruvataha, that person, for that person, or for such a person, only Brahma will be understood. It means the person must have astikya buddhi, shraddha, in Shastram. Shastram being the Pramanam, Apaurusheya Pramanam, other than Shastram, by other than Shastram, by other Pramana, one cannot know Brahma. So, since it is not available for any other Pramanam, therefore, for the person who has Astikya Buddhi, and that is what Asti iti Bruvataha, Asti iti Vadati, Yaha Vadati, Tena Yeva Jnatum Shakyate Brahma. Other than the one, other than this person, other than the one who says Brahma Asti, how can Brahma be understood? Not possible. That is, if the person doesn't accept Brahma as Sat existence, Asti iti, then that Brahma will not be understood. The nature of Brahma, Jagat Karanam, cannot be understood. And Bhashyakara beautifully presented this in two ways, two methods. We saw. That is, you can say that Brahma is existent by dissolving the Karya into its cause. Jagat being the Karya can be resolved into its cause, the Brahma, which is existence. Resolving the world into Brahma, like resolving the pot into clay. That is one method or one way of establishing Brahma as existence. And second method, what Bhashyakara presented also, without the cause, there cannot be the effect. Cause being there, the cause being Brahma, therefore the effect, the Karya is, the clay is, therefore the pot is. From the cause, the effect emerges. If the cause is not there, then the Karya also will not be there. If Mrit is not there, Ghata will not be there. Therefore, if the cause is non-existence, Asat, then the effect also will be Asat. But we experience the Karya Jagat. We cannot dismiss it. From the Paramarthika Drishti, we dismiss it as Nitya. That is, that dismissal also be understood clearly. We don't negate the empirical world from the empirical standpoint. Only from the Paramarthika standpoint, we negate the empirical world, Vyavaharika Prapancha, as Nitya. In the Vyavahara, this Jagat is available for our experience. When that is available for experience, then it is a Karya, then Karna must be there. You cannot dismiss a Jagat, and therefore the Karanam also, Brahma. So therefore, Karya being there, Brahma is, the Karanam is. This is the second method. So therefore, finally, it has been very clearly shown by the mantra and by the Bhashyakara, Brahma Asti iti. Brahma Asti iti Bravataha Janati. Anyatra, Anyapurushahi, Katam Tatu, Brahma Upalabhyate, Na Upalabhyate, Akshepate, Prashnaha. This mantra is completed. Then the next mantra, the same idea, with the Adhyaropa Apavada method, it is presented. We will read the Sangati. The next mantra. Sangati. Tasmad
Tasmat
Apogya Asat
अपोह्य असत्
असत्
तस्मात् अपोह्य असद्वादिपक्षम्
तस्मात् अपोह्य
अपोह्य
असत्वादिपक्षम्
वादिपक्षम्
आसुरम्
असुरम्
तस्मात् अपोह्य असद्वादिपक्षम् आसुरम् तस्मात् अपोह्य असद्वादिपक्षम् आसुरम्
तस्मात् अपोह्य असद्वादिपक्षम् आसुरम् आसुरम्
It's not difficult. It is Tasmad apogya plus asadvadi, apogyasvadi, apogya satvadi, that paksham. Paksham is side, the view. So Tasmad, I just split into individual words. Sandhi. Tasmad apogya asadvadi paksham asuram. Tasmad is one word. Apogya is another word. Asadvadi paksham, one word, then asura. Apogya lyap pratyaya. Apogya is lyap pratyaya. So tasmad, one word, apogya, another word, asadvadi paksham, one word, asuram. Therefore, tasmad is therefore. Therefore means what? Why therefore? That is connected to the previous mantra. Previous mantra said, Bhrovataha astiti bhrovataha tena eva upalabhyate Brahma. Only for that person who accepts the Shastram and therefore who accepts Brahma to be existent, that person alone will be blessed with the knowledge of Brahma. He will be blessed with the true nature of Brahma. Because he only will inquire into the Shastram. The person has astikya buddhi. Therefore, he will only inquire into the Shastram. So therefore, tasma therefore, apogya means giving up, rejecting, dismissing. That's what apogya. Dismissing what? Asadvadi paksham. And that is asuram. Bhashyakara uses a very strong word, asuram. Asadvadi paksham is sat. Vadi means vada, the argument. Asadvadi paksham. Na sadvadi paksham, asadvadi paksham. Nanch tat purusha. Brahma asat iti vaditum shilam yasya asadvadi. Referring to the person, the speaker, who says Brahma is not existent, non-existent. So asadvadi paksham, paksha, the view. Paksha, the view, the opinion, the mata of the person who supports the view that Brahma is non-existent. Who says Brahma not there? And his view is what? Its paksham is asuram. Asuram tadita. Asurasya bhavaha asuram. Asura bhavaha. The one who doesn't accept Brahma is a asura. Bhashyakara says is an asura. Nasuraha asuraha. Nasuraha asuraha. Asurasya bhavaha asuram. Asuri bhavaha. In Gita also. Devi sampat. Vibhaga yogo nama. In Gita, there's a particular chapter. Devi sampat, Asuri sampat is talked about. So here asuram, that which belongs to asura. It means the people who have that asuri buddhi, asura buddhi, who do not follow dharma, who doesn't accept shastram. So therefore, asuram, using a very strong word, asuram. Why asuram? If he doesn't accept Brahma, then the person will continue to revel or continue to spend a life in samsara only, carried away by the pleasure of samsara, pleasure and pain of samsara. There is no moksha for it. Therefore, asura. Asuras are interested only in the immediate pleasure, immediate sukha. Similarly, the samsaris, these asuras also, who do not accept Shastram, and therefore there is no moksha for them. Therefore, they are called asura, and their mata is their view, the paksham is called asuram, asuri paksha. Also, because their view, the perception, their mata is not Vaidika, it is non-Vaidika, Avaidika matam. Therefore, asuram, sadvari paksham, asuram, apogya, dismissing the paksha, the view which is opposed to Veda, opposed to Dharma. The next mantra starts. So therefore, it's very clearly said here, Shraddha in Shastram. Shraddha in Shastram, only for the one who has Shraddha in Shastram, for them only moksha is possible. Shraddha in Shastram, Shraddha in the words of the Guru. Those who do not have, they continue to be a samsari, taking the samsara to be real. Therefore, they go through the cycle of Janma Marana. Ajnana will continue. Where Ajnanam is, this Asura Bhava will be there, and they go against the Shastra. They don't accept Brahma, therefore, they are Vedika. There is no Dharma for them. Vedika Dharma. When they don't accept Shastra, means they don't follow Vedika Dharma also. Vedika Dharma, and therefore they don't understand Veda Tattvam also, Vedanta. Therefore, they are the people who do not accept Veda, and they are Asadvadins, Asuram, Asura Bhavam, Apannaha, iti. So therefore, dismissing them, then the next mantra starts. We will read the mantra number 13. Asti Evopalabdhavyah
अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धव्यः
Tatvabhavena chobhayoh
तद्भावेन चोभयोः
Asti Evopalabdhavyah. Yes, we can read together. Asti, there's no space is not required. Space is because Sandhi has happened. Asti iti evopalabdhasya. Asti evopalabdhasya.
अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धव्यस्य
Tatvabhavah prasidati.
तत्त्वभावः प्रसीदति
So, before entering the mantra, first we will understand what it says in general. Brahma asti iti, that jnanam, that is also jnanam, Brahma asti. It could be a paperback knowledge, as Swamiji says. Brahma iti in Shastram we hear, therefore the person has got some knowledge, if not clear knowledge, some knowledge, Brahma asti. It could be a paperback knowledge, Brahma asti, because Shastram says again and again Brahma iti. It is paroksha jnana, Brahma asti. Brahma asti jnana. So the knowledge of that Brahma being there, Brahma is existent. The existence is Brahma, Brahma Asti, Brahma Astitva Jnanam. Brahma Astitva Jnanam, to start with, that is Paroksha Jnanam, Brahma Asti. Only when that Jnanam is there, Astitva Jnanam, then only when we do Vichara, the inquiry into the Shastram, Mahavakya Vichara, Akandartha Bodhaka Vakya Vicharena, that Asti will be, the Prathama Purusha Ekavachana Asti will become Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam, Asmi, the Asti to Asmi, the shift. The focus is shifted from Asti to Asmi. So Astitva Jnanam will become Asmitva Jnanam. Brahma Asti, that is a knowledge in the beginning. Because of that knowledge, that is called Astikya Buddhi. Shraddha. Because of that, when we study Shastram, listen to the Shastram, then later we understand that Brahma is Agam Asmi, Asmitva Jnanam. So, Astitva Jnanam to Asmitva Jnanam. So, Brahma Astitva Jnanam, and that Brahma, that Astitva Jnanam, that Brahma Astitva Jnanam will become Asmitva Jnanam. Therefore, that we can say it as two Jnanam, two types of knowledge, Astitva Jnanam, Asmitva Jnanam. For the one who says Brahma Asti, by that person only Brahma is attainable, knowable, as what Asmi iti. That Asmitva Jnanam is what here it is called Tattva Bhava Jnanam. Tattva Bhava Jnanam. Tattva Bhava means the nature of the Tattva, the truth. What is the nature of that, the truth of Brahma? That is myself. So Astitva to Asmitva. Astitva Jnanam, then Tattva Bhava Jnanam. Here only this Adhyaropa Apavada Prakriya is. We will see how it is. Astitva Jnanam is Brahma Astitva Jnanam Asti iti. That Jnanam is Saguna Brahma Jnanam. You can say it as Saguna Brahma. Brahma Asti. Then when the Brahma is understood to be myself, Tattva Bhava, that Brahma is Nirgunam Brahma. Saguna Brahma is Sopadika Brahma. The Brahma with the Upadi, that is Saguna Brahma. With regard to the world, when you see the Jagat, when Jagat is Karya, then Karana must be there, therefore Brahma Asti. So Jagat is the Upadi and Brahma as that Upadi. Therefore, Brahma is along with the Upadi. Upadi Sagita Brahma, that is Saguna Brahma. Therefore, the knowledge of Saguna Brahma is Astitva Jnanam. When you dismiss the Jagat as Mithya, meaning that Jagat doesn't stand alone, doesn't exist apart from, this Jagat doesn't exist apart from Brahma. When you dismiss it, then that Brahma is only without the Karana status, Karana Karya Vilakshanam Brahma, that is myself, that is Tattva Bhava Jnanam. Tattva Bhavena Jnatam Brahma, Nirgunam Brahma. I hope you follow what I am saying. Therefore, Sagunam Brahma, Nirgunam Brahma. Astitva Jnanam, Tattva Bhava Jnanam. That Nirguna Brahma is what is referred to here by Tattva Bhavena Yatam Brahma. Saguna Brahma is Astitva Visishtam Brahma. Brahma Asti. Brahma Asti, when you say the Brahma exists. Brahma exists. How do you know Brahma exists? You can say that Brahma exists by showing Brahma as the Karanam for this Jagat. Brahma gets the status of being the Karanam. Karanatvam Brahma. Brahma is Karanam. So Astitva, that is Astitva Jnanam. Karanatva Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam. That's what we say. Sagunam Brahma Jnanam, Astitva Jnanam. Then, when you negate the Karya, cause is Brahma, this Jagat is the Karya, so therefore there is a cause effect. Karana Karya Sambandha is there. And the Karya Jagat doesn't exist apart from Brahma. So therefore, dismissing the Karya, when the Karya is dismissed, how can Brahma will have Karanatvam? With regard to Karya only, it has the status of being the Karana. So when Karya itself is negated, sublated, dismissed, then Karanatvam also dismissed. Karanatvam is dismissed, not Brahma is dismissed. Brahma without being the Karya or Karana, that Jnanam is so Tattva Jnanam, and that Brahma is Swapadika Brahma, Brahma without the Upadi. So, therefore, Astitva Jnanam is Brahma as the Karanam exists. That Karanatva Jnanam, Astitva Jnanam of Saguna Brahma. And Tattva Bhavena, Tattva Bhava Jnanam. That is Tattva Bhava Visishtam Brahma, the Jnanam of that Brahma. That is Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma. Brahma without the Karya, without being the Karya, the Karana. Without having the status of Karana. Therefore, Karya also not there. So, Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma, that is Sopadika Brahma. So, with regard to Saguna Brahma, the Jnanam is Astitva Jnanam or Karanatva Jnanam. With regard to Nirupadika Brahma, the Jnanam is Tattva Bhava Visishtam Jnanam or Karya Karana Vilakshanam Jnanam. Now, this is what is going to be explained here with the Adhyaropa Apavada Prakriya. Adhyaropa Apavada is one of the important Prakriya, the methodology Prakriya of for conveying the truth of Brahma. Adhyaropa means superimposition. Apavada means negation, desuperimposition. Superimposition, desuperimposition. So this is in two stages. Brahma, this Brahma Asti. Therefore, Jagat Asti. Brahma as the Karanam, Jagat as the Karyam. Karyam exists, that we cannot deny because we are experiencing. We experience every day, day in, day out, we experience the world, the Jagat. So therefore, there is no doubt Jagat exists. With all our Pratyakshadi Pramana, we experience. Does the world really exist? You can say exist from the Vyavaharika Drishti. From the Paramarthika Drishti, does it exist? Paramarthika Drishti means from the standpoint of Brahma, does the world exist? That's a question. That is a question. From the Paramarthika Drishti, Brahma doesn't exist. But at the same time, we say the world exists. It means it is from the Vyavaharika drishti. Therefore, accept the world, the Jagat exists. That is Adhyaropa. We don't dismiss it in the beginning. We say Jagat is, Jagat exists. From the Paramarthika Drishti, it doesn't exist. That is what we are going to say later. Because we have the experience of the Jagat, therefore we say Jagat exists. That is number one. And for the existence of Jagat, what is a Pramanam? Our experience is a Pramanam, our Anubhava. Our Pramana based Anubhava is a Pramanam. And this Jagat, does it exist by its own? No, it is a product. Every product must have a karya, a karana. Product is karyam, therefore it must have a karana. And in the Jagat, we see that things are intelligently put together. Therefore, definitely there must be a karanam. Nimitta karanam, upadana karanam. If Jagat is the karya, then karanam must be there. And what is that karanam? This is what a Shishya, when come to the Guru, ask a question. In the Kaṭhopaniṣat also, 6 students, 1 teacher. They approach the Pippalada, the Acharya, and ask question, from where this creation has come. This is a question asked by a student. 6 questions are there. One of the question is this. The teacher should not say that this Jagat doesn't exist. Then the student will get disappointed. Because the student doesn't ask, does the Jagat exist? That is not the question. How the creation came to existence. It means he firmly believes that there is a creation. For the one who has the strong belief that the creation, that the Jagat exists, how can you dismiss it? Therefore, only Adhyaropa is required. First, you cannot dismiss it. So, therefore, Jagat exists, and Brahma as the Karanam, it exists. Brahma as the Karanam and Jagat as the Karyam exist. Now, when you analyze the Swarupa of this Karya Jagat, when you analyze the pot as a Karya doesn't exist apart from the Karanam Vrit. Similarly, when you analyze the Karya Jagat, it doesn't have existence apart from the cause. Karanam bina Karyatsya bhavaha nasti. Karyam swataha nasti. Karya does on its, then it's not a Karya. We cannot call it as a Karya. If something exists on its own, how can we call it as a Karya? So Jagat suddenly does not come on its own from somewhere. No, it is a Karya, it is a product. Pot is a product, no doubt about that. It has come from clay. Bangle is a product. It has come from gold. Table is a product. It has come from wood. No doubt with regard to that. Therefore, Karya exists. Therefore, the Karanam must be there. Karanam must be there. And the Karanam, in fact, the Karya doesn't exist of its own. What exists is only the Karanam. That is the second stage. First stage, we accept, yes, Karyam Asti, and for which the Karanam is Brahma. In the second stage, we say, Karanam Vina Karyam Nasti, and after analyzing the Karya, dismissing the Karya as not existing apart from the Karanam, therefore the Karya is also nothing but this Karanam Brahma. When the Karya itself is dismissed, where is Karanatum to Brahma? The Karanatum also goes away from Brahma, that is Apavada. So in the beginning, Adhyaropa, And in the second stage, apavada. When we say adhyaropa, we accept Karya Jagat being there and the Karya Jagat as the Karanam Brahma. That is adhyaropa. The second stage, what we say, the Karya Jagat doesn't have independent existence. Therefore, Brahma, as Brahma alone exists, that Brahma and Karya doesn't exist. Where is Karanatvam to Brahma? The Karanatvam attributed to Brahma, that is also Mithya. From the Paramarthika Drishtya, what is there is only Brahma, which is neither Karyam nor Karanam. Therefore, we say Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma. The Karanatvam attributed to Brahma is also negated. So Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma, and that is what Nirupadika Brahma, Asmi, Asmitva Jnanam, Aham Asmi. So Karanatva is dismissed, therefore Nirupadika Brahma. So Sopadika Brahma is Adhyaropa. Apavada is Nirupadika Brahma, which is Aham Asmi. Nirupadika Brahma is Brahma without any Vishesha. Nirvishesha Brahma, without any attributes. Swarupa, the Swarupa of Brahma, that is Tattva Bhava. Tattva Bhava Visishtam Jnanam, that Brahma Jnanam. Asmitva Jnanam. That is what the Vedanta Vakya by Tattvam Asi Prajnanam Brahma, Agam Brahma Asmi. Not only this, through many Mahavakyas. Even in the Gita, we saw Janma Karma Chame Divyam. The last class, Evam Yoveti Tattvataha. That shloka also, it is Mahavakyam only. Those who know me, Naitimameti, Punarjanmana Vidyate Tasya, Mameva Yeti, they attend me alone. That is also Mahavakya only. So therefore, by Adhyaropa Apavada method, the Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma is understood, not to be myself. So that is what here it is going to be said. Therefore, Astitvam of Brahma, that Astitva Jnanam implies that Brahma as the Karanam. When you negate the Karya, then Karana status is negated, then you arrive at the Nirupadika Brahma, which is myself. Therefore, here, Upalabdhavyaha in the mantra. Upalabdhavyaha. Upalabdhavyaha means Nyatavyaha. Upalabdhi means gaining, attaining, but it is Upalabdhavyaha means Avagantavyaha, Nyatavyaha ityartha. Upalabdhavyaha. What? Asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha. What asti? We are talking about Brahma. Brahma asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha. Asti iti eva, as existence, as existing only, should be understood. How? That is, Brahma is the Karanam, and this Jagat is the Karyam. If Karanam is not there, Karya cannot be there. Karya being there, therefore, Karanam Brahma must be there. Therefore, Brahma is Asti. Asti ityeva upalabdhavyaha. Brahma asti ityeva upalabdhavyaha. That is Adhyaropa. That is Sopadika Brahma Jnanam. Then Tattva Bhavena cha upalabdhavyaha. You have to connect again upalabdhavyaha. Asti plus iti, asti iti. Then yeva asti ityeva. Sandhi we know. Then yeva plus upalabdhavyaha. Guna sandhi. Asti plus iti plus eva plus upalabdhavyaha. Brahma asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha adhyaropa. Then Tattva Bhavena is Brahma asmi. Tattva Bhavena cha Brahma upalabdhavyaha is what? Agam asmi. That is Sopadika Brahma. That is the truth, the real nature, the truth of Brahma. Brahma in its real nature. Nirupadika Brahma, Brahma without attributes, Nirgunam Brahma, Visishtam, Tattva Bhava Visishtam Brahma. That has to be Upalabdhavyaha, to be understood. So the first is Adhyaropa, second one is Apavada. So in Adhyaropa, Brahma Asti, how Karana Rupena Brahma Asti iti Upalabdhavyaha. Brahma should be understood as existence, as what? As the Karanam. In the Apavada, what we do, we negate the Karanatvam to Brahma. It means the Sarvagyatvam, Sarvashaktimatvam, all these which are attributed to Brahma, they are all dismissed. That is in the second stage, that is Apavada, Tattvabhava, Tattvabhavena Upalabdhavyaha. So Brahma Asti is Adhyaropa, that is the first stage. Then the Brahma is to be understood, its real nature, Tattvam, Tattvabhava is its real nature, the truth of Brahma to be Upalabdhavyaha, understood. That is second stage by Apavada. So about the two stages, the two stages of appreciating the Brahma. Brahma Asti, know that Brahma to be existing Asti, and know that Brahma in its real nature. So therefore, Ubayogo of these two, two referring to Astiti eva Upalabdhavyaha, that is number one. Tattvabhavena Upalabdhavyaha, number two. Of these two, Ubayogo, Brahma Astiti eva Upalabdhasya, that is the first one, for the Astiti eva Upalabdhavyasya, of the Brahma which has been understood as Asti, existing. Tattvabhavaha prasidati, that real nature of Brahma, prasidati, reveals itself. So if a person has understood that Brahma is, then the person is prasidati, blessed by the knowledge of Brahma. That is the meaning. How it blesses? By revealing its true nature as what? Agam Asmi, Agam Brahma Asmi iti. So Brahma Astitva Jnanam becomes Brahma Asmitva Jnanam. Tattvabhavena prasidati, that Asmitva Jnanam, revealing the nature of Brahma to be myself. For that we have to first accept Brahma Asti. So for the one Astiti eva Upalabdhasya, this Tattvabhavaha Asmitva Jnanam prasidati. It blesses the person who has the Astitva Jnanam with the Asmitva Jnanam. So therefore, prasidati means blesses, literally means the blesses. Blesses whom? Blesses the person. So blesses. Tattvabhavaha prasidati. Tattvabhavaha is the subject. Prasidati kriyapadam. Prasidati. Tattvabhavaha is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana. Tattvabhavaha, the nature of Brahma, the Atma, Brahma, which has been understood as Asti, blesses the person. It means the person is blessed with the true nature of Brahma. So it is that Brahma, if you accept Brahma as existent, then you will be blessed with the true nature of Brahma. So only for those who have Astikya Buddhi, they will be blessed with this knowledge. That is the idea. So Astitva Jnanam, that is Adhyaropa. Then Apavada, by Apavada we get Agamasmiti, that is second. So that Adhyaropa, Apavada Prakriya is there. You have to see that Prakriya also here being there. Because when we use Asti, the third person, Brahma is not third person, it is myself. Therefore, you have to do negation, desuperimposition. So by that, Tattvabhavaha, Ahamasmiti Tattvabhavaha prasidati, that is the idea. So Astiti Upalabdhavsya, for the one of the one the real nature, that person, upalabdasya, astiti upalabdasya, that Brahma, which has been known, that Brahma blesses. That Brahma, upalabdasya is referring to that Brahma which has been known. That the tattva bhavaha Brahma, that asti iti Brahma which has been known, because of which tattva bhavaha, that asmi iti, that jnanam, blesses the person. So asti iti eva upalabdasya, that upalabdasya referring to that Brahma which has been known as asti iti, that Brahma eva prasidati, tattvabhava prasidati, that tattvabhava of that Brahma, that is applied, tattvabhava of that Brahma blesses. Asti iti upalabdasya, of what? Upalabdasya referring to that Brahma which has been known as asti iti, that Brahmanaha, we have to supply Brahmanaha in between. Brahmanaha tattvabhavaha prasidati. So upalabdasya not referring to the person. Please note that. Asti iti eva upalabdasya Brahmanaha, we have to supply one word, Brahmanaha or Paramatmanaha, both are same, or Ishwarasya. Tattvabhavaha prasidati. Asti iti eva upalabdasya Brahmanaha tattvabhavaha prasidati. Doesn't refer to that person. So upalabdam Brahma, that upalabdam jnanam, that is referring to that Brahma jnanam. What jnanam? Astitva jnanam. That astitva jnanam of what? Brahma. And the tattva bhavaha prasidati. Asmitva jnanam prasidati. Blesses whom? Blesses, that's up here to supply. Blesses the sadhaka. So tattva bhavaha sadhakam sadhana chatushtaya sampannam or jnanim prasidati. Iti you have to supply. Now we will read the Bhashya. Asti ityeva Atma upalabdhavyah Satkaryah Buddhyadi upadhihi Buddhi, etc. By Buddhi we can bring in body, mind, senses, everything. Buddhyadi upadhi, these are the upadhi. Asti iti eva atma. Bhashyakara uses the word atma. If it is Brahma, by grammar, upalabdhavyam it has to be. The mantra says upalabdhavyah. This is pullinga. When you don't refer to someone, generally we use say upalabdhavyam, napumsakalinga we use. And here Brahma is, we're talking about Brahma. Therefore Brahma being napumsakalinga, upalabdhavyam. But upalabdhavyaha in pullinga it is, therefore Bhashyakara adds the word atma. Is there any difference between atma and Brahma? No. Therefore atma upalabdhavyaha. Atma in the sense of here Brahma, which is Paramatma. Referring to Paramatma. Paramatma upalabdhavyaha. Asti iti eva Atma Paramatma upalabdhavyaha. Katam Satkaryaha Buddhyadi upadhihi. Satkaryam. Satkaryaha means what? Not good karya, good action. That is, Satkaryaha means by the karya, the effect of that which is Sat, Sat Brahma. Sat Brahmanaha Karyam. Sat Karyam Yasya Atmanaha Sat Atma Sat Karyaha. this Jagat, which is the effect of, which is the product of Atma, exists. The Jagat, which is the Karya of this Atma, Paramatma, exists. Asti iti eva upalabdavyaha. Therefore, Atma is, Paramatma exists. And which has the Upadi. What Upadi? Buddhyadi Upadi, Buddhi, Indriyani, Manaha, Sharira, and the whole Jagat is the Upadi of Brahma. And why here Bhashyakara uses Buddhi? Because with the Buddhi only you can know Brahma. You can arrive at Brahma only through Buddhi. Buddhyadayaha Upadayaha. And Buddhyadaya, it's a Bahuvrihi Samasa, interesting one. Buddhyadayaha Upadayaha Yasya Atmanaha Saha. That is Atma. So Buddhyadihi is referring to qualifying Atma. Because Buddhi, etc., they are the Upadis for which, that is Atma, Atmanaha. So Buddhyadayaha, Buddhyadayaha, with the help of Buddhi, etc. With the help of Buddhi alone we can know Brahma. Therefore Buddhi is mentioned. Why he didn't say Sharira or Indriya? Buddhi alone is specified. By Adipada you can bring other Upadis, but Buddhi is specifically mentioned because through Buddhi only the knowledge of Brahma happens. Therefore Buddhi, Buddhyadi, Buddhi Adi. There is another picture of Bhagavrihi Samasa. When a list starts beginning with some, then it's a Bhagavrihi Samasa. So Buddhyadayaha, Buddhi, etc. etc. means, or in the list which starts with Buddhi, followed by Manaha, Indriyani, etc. They are the Upadis for which, that is, what is that? Atma. That is Brahma. And that is Brahma iti. So, the Samasa, Bhagavrihi Samasa, Buddhyadeha Upadayaha Yasya Saha Atma. Atma for which, Paramatma for which, or Brahma for which, the Buddhi, etc., or the Upadi. Even for Samashti also Buddhi is there. Samashti. That's called, we call Ishvara. Technically it is called Maya as Upadi and Mayavi, Ishvara as the Buddhi, Samashti Buddhi. At the individual level, Buddhi is required to appreciate Brahma. Atma manifests through the Buddhi alone. Therefore Buddhyadi Upadayaha Atma. Buddhyadi Upadihi Atma. And that Atma is Upalabdavyaha, Astiti eva Upalabdavyaha, au Satkaryaha. Satkaryaha. The Satkarya means the Karya, the effect of the Atma of which is existent, for which this Jagat is the effect, the Karya. Atma which exists, Atma which exists, for which the Jagat is the Karya. So, therefore, Atmanaha Satkaryam. Satkaryam yasya Atmanaha. Sadatma Satkaryaha iti. Karyaha also, here it is, qualifies Atma only. Karyaha, because it is talking about Atma. Asti iti eva Upalabdavyaha, when we say Upalabdavyaha, what? Atma. So Atma, which is Satkaryaha, and which has the Buddhyadi Upadi. Therefore Buddhyadi Upadihi Satkaryaha Atma Paramatma Asti iti eva Upalabdavyaha. That is the Vakya. So everything is pulling up because Atma is there. If Brahma is there, then Satkaryam will change. and Sat Buddhyadi Upadi it will be. It will be Buddhyadi Upadi. Anyway, grammar only that much is enough. So therefore, Asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha. Then the second line. Yada tu
Yada tu
tat ragitaha
tatrahitaha
kriyaha atma karyam
avik
cha
avikriyaha karyam cha
karyam cha
karana vitirekena nasti
karana
karanavyaतिरेकेन नास्ति
vacharambanam vikaro namadheyam
वाचारम्भणं
namadhyam
विकारो नामधेयम्
pratyekeva satyam
Pratiketeva satyam
प्रतिकेत्येव सत्यम्
iti shrutehe.
iti
इति
shrutehe.
श्रुतेः
So that we can stop. Reading Bhashya gives a lot of joy. Every word what Bhashyakara says, why this word is used, and all interpreted by the Tikakara, the commentary to the Bhashya by Arandagiri, and further other commentaries are there, Tippani is there. Bhashyakara's, the employment of words and the purpose is why he uses word. That's called Vyakyanam. See, Vyakyanam, we have to say why the word is used. Vyakyanam Panchalakshanam. And the Anandagiri who had written the commentary to all the commentaries of Bhashyakara. He will say every word, he will analyze why he uses this, justifies. Because Bhashyakara will not use any word unnecessarily, not speak any unnecessary words. Anyway, it is that is why it's called Bhashyam. Bhashyam, the word is applicable only to the sutra. But here the Vyakyanam is also referred to, of Bhashyakara referred to as Bhashyam. Now this line, Yadatu tat ragitaha. Yadatu tat ragitaha. Avikriyaha atma karyam cha karana vitirekena nasti. So karyam karana vitirekena nasti. Karyam karana vitirekena nasti. Yadatu tat ragitaha. Yadatu tat ragitaha atma. Tat ragitaha avikriyaha atma. Here, when the atma is understood to be tad ragitaha. Tad ragitaha means what? Ragitaha means devoid of, free from. Ragitaha of what? Free from the upadi, free from the mind, etc. The upadi, tad ragitaha. So when the atma is understood to be free from upadi, that is atma here is Brahma. You can take atma, you can use the word atma, you can use Brahma, no problem. So upadi ragitaha, that Brahma, which is avikriyam Brahma, that atma, we can use the word interchangeably so that we know Brahma, atma are not different. Avikriyaha atma, the atma is avikriyaha, doesn't do any kriya, doesn't do any action, doesn't have any action and doesn't do any karma. Avikriyaha atma, doesn't undergo any modification, doesn't undergo any change. It cannot do any change and no change can be brought into it. Nainam chandanti shastrani, nainam dhagati bhavakaha, na jayate mriyate va kadachit. That is avikriyaha atma. Karyam cha karana vitirekena nasti. Without the karanam, karana vitirekena, apart from the karanam, karyam, Nasti. So the product doesn't exist apart from the cause. And the cause is the Atma. And the Atma is Upadiragitaha. So, and it is Avikriyaha. So, Avikriyaha Atmanaha. Atma is Avikriyaha. When Atma is understood to be that Nirupadikam Brahma, free from Upadi, and that is not subject to any change, Avikriyaha Atma. Therefore, where is Karyam for it? There is no Karyam. And Karana Vitirekana, if you say Karyam is there from the empirical standpoint, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist apart from the Karanam, Brahma, Atma. How do we know that? Shruti Vakyam is that. Vacharambanam Vikaro Namadeyam Vrittiketyeva Satyam Iti Chandogya Shrutehe. Vacharambanam. It is initiated only by the vak, by the speech. Vacharambanam Vikaraha. The Vikara, the product is just only in name. It has its base in speech. It means Nama Rupa, word and meaning. Swamiji says word and meaning. That's all. This product is nothing but, the Jagat is nothing but word and meaning. The Jagat includes your body, mind, sense complex. It is nothing but the word and meaning. It doesn't exist of its own. What is the truth of the pot? Mrittika eva satyam. The cause alone is, in the pot, there is only clay. When you see only the clay, there is no pot. Where is pot? From the clay drishti, there is no pot. From the Vyavaharika drishti, pot can hold water. Still pot doesn't get a separate identity. It doesn't exist apart from clay. Therefore, a pot is nothing but a nama rupa, vikaraha, vacha arambanam, vikaraha, vacharambanam. It is initiated just by the speech, the word, and the word having its meaning, nama rupa. So the vikara, the product is nothing but, vikarya is nothing but the nama rupa. It is nama rupa. What is satyam is mritika. Similarly, the jagat is mithya. And this jagat is the upadi for Brahma. So, tadragitaha Brahma, this Atma, upadi Brahma, that alone exists. Asti iti eva. Asti iti eva. And that is, gets a karanatvam with regard to the Karya Jagat. And Karya Jagat, Karana Vitirekena, na tishtati. Iti, for that Vashakara gives the Shruti Vakyam as a support. Vacharambanam Vikaranamadevi Prasiddha Shruti Vakyam. Iti Shrutehe. Then the continues with Tada, Yada and Tada. So Tada part we will have to do. We will do it in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavada.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.